Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Guy, today we need to discuss about a very important topic. So nowadays everyone is going to this process only. So I will explain today how to do this. I already done this in previous session. So I will explain how to did we need to follow, what are the steps we need to follow. So just follow all the steps, don't skip any steps. Whatever I'm showing now, just follow all the steps, then you can achieve the target. This concept will very important nowadays. All the companies, like all the MNC companies, also following this process only. So we are also migrated our access projects or these projects on this process only. So before I'm doing this, I'm already we already deployed EKS cluster, we already set up the EKS cluster, we already configured the Jenkins in using AWS. So cluster we already deployed EKS, elastic Kubernetes cluster. If you want, you can go through our previous videos, so you can use it easily. Deploy your EKS cluster using that command. That documentation also I shared in our GitHub. This is our GitHub. I already shared that in this concept. So here it is there, end-to-end projects also. This is our GitHub. GitHub URL I will give you in description, so you can follow this all the videos. You can easy to install the EKS cluster. Once you install EKS cluster, now today topic is that is very important. Once you install EKS cluster, you need to deploy using EKS cluster. We need to deploy in Jenkins. Under the EKS cluster, we need to deploy in Jenkins. So in that Jenkins, we need to run jobs in agent mission. So what is agent? See, if you actually Jenkins, how it is running, whenever we click the build now, it will create one job. It will store the workspace in slave mission. So in the slave mission, it will store the everything, whatever code we are creating, whatever required tools we require to run that jobs, code in whatever, like for example, developer code is developer in .NET or Java development. So that code will run. We need to install Java, Maven, Tomcat, or any other tools we required. We need to install everything in slave. So today topic is we need to uh, deploy using Kubernetes agent. We don't require any slave here. We don't require any slave here. So we need to use Kubernetes agent. It will run background. It will run whenever we start the build now. It will create one agent. That agent will take care everything. Whatever that code is required, right? That agent will take care everything. So we don't want to do any manual things here. This is totally automation, guys. Please careful. This is totally automation we are doing, so that you need to understand everything. So concept you got it right. For Jenkins, we are running in manual Jenkins or any cloud Jenkins. We are creating one slave mission. That slave mission, whatever required tool we are doing there. Okay. So we are going to easy way. This is some manual interaction, right? We are creating agent required tools we are installing. So instead of that, today we are going to discuss about, we are directly installing the Kubernetes. We are directly installing Jenkins also under the Kubernetes. That Jenkins we are access to using to load balancer. Okay, that load balancer, we are installing Jenkins. In that load balancer we are allowing 80.80 it will allow our browser. So under that we are configuring whatever required code we Jenkins files. We are configuring that Jenkins, whatever code we require. We are creating the pipelines or any Jenkins files. So any style or any jobs you can create. So that Jenkins job, whatever that code, whatever required tools, whatever tools we require, that tools we are going to install using Kubernetes agent. It will take care of Kubernetes agent. Once that job is complete, that agent will be deleted background. So this is the concept, guys. I think guys are understanding. So we can go for practical without delay. So I will just show you the documentation. What are the documentation I am following? Wait. This is one of the documentation how to set up the Kubernetes cluster. So this documentation, everything is there. Hosting the Jenkins Kubernetes cluster is beneficial for the Kubernetes page. Deployment is dynamically container, scalable and agent. In this guide we have explained step-by-step process. So in setup Kubernetes required things under everything is there. First create the namespace, service account, local persistent volumes, deployment YAML file, service YAML file, node port. So here we are using load balancer that I will show you. This is tutorial that is of load balancer guide for using persistence volume for your Jenkins data. If you create the volumes on-prem on cluster, you can configure it. So what is this node rate? If you want to create the persistence also, then it will store your Jenkins data, that agent's data. So that is the thing, that is not an issue. So this is main thing. All the Jenkins Kubernetes manifested in the this is the GitHub. Let me start before going to let me start this my Kubernetes jump server. This is my case demo jump server. So using this server I'm accessing my cluster. Okay, before starting I will explain. This is my this is the git clone. So in this git clone there is all manifesto files is whatever we are discussing here, everything in this GitHub. Okay, here also it is there in diagram, you can go through this. So like just simple way, Jenkins we are hitting you creating the load balancer URL, we are taking the accessing Jenkins. So there is a service account we need to create and PVC local developer tools namespace that we already discussed. So creating namespace, you can use this command creating development. So after that we need to create one service.yml file. So here it is the separately is there. Once you clone this URL, it will there everything. I will show you that. So this is the same way cluster role binding and Jenkins admin, and my namespace is developer tools like Jenkins admin or rollback authentication. So we need to create after using this kubectl apply -f. After that volumes, PV volumes I already discussed in above, right? We need to create one local storage, that persistence volume prime. So that you need to store your agent data in these volumes, persistent data and data volumes. Here also just I am showing that how to YAML file is defined. Local storage, my namespace I'm requesting 10 GB. Sorry, I'm maxing 10 GB. Like my location is /mnt. Here you need to, here is very important, here you need to define your worker node. Let me access this, I will show you. So I'm able to log in. Let me go to root. Now check the get nodes. These are the two work nodes I'm running. These are already. Now I'm checking the. I will show you first this YAML files. I already cloned this is once you clone that GitHub URL, it will create one Jenkins folder, Kubernetes and Jenkins. So here everything, deployment YAML file, namespace, service account, again this service account now, this I will show you for agent for required this service account. So I am created that. So after the service.yaml file, values.yaml file, which one we are discussing now, values dot, right here I will open, wait, this values.yaml file, just I am showing you here. See, I have added my worker node IP. This is my worker node IP, this 54, my worker node have added here in this place. So now it is done. Local storage development persistence volume. This is the claim, whatever requesting we are doing, that 10 GB we are storing, right? That requesting only we have 3 GB, that is fine. Here also they are mentioned, you need to change your worker node. After that just check the worker node, you will get the names and you can change it. After that you can create that kubectl create -f, then it will create volumes. Okay, now we are going to discuss about deployment YAML file. This is very important. After creating your values PV and PVC and service account, you need to deploy your deployment using deployment YAML file. You need to deploy in Jenkins server. This is a Jenkins server match label and Jenkins admin is the service account. So here I am using LTS image. So limits and request, you already know this, and readiness liveness also I have it, container checks, health checks. So I am using volume claims here, I am claiming here. Now after that everything is done, /var Jenkins home, it will store the local storage. So deployment has 5 local storage persistence volume. In data production you can should cloud the specific storage of persistence data and see the simple implementation. If you want you can go for cloud EFS something also, but I am going for PV and PVC. Now you can use this command and deploy your deployments. After that you need to check your deployment. Go to deployment and check the deployment. So here see, Jenkins is running one by one. Once you apply this deployment YAML file, Jenkins is running one by one. Now if you want to describe, you can describe this deployment just using to deploy, describe this. Now it will show persistence volumes, volume claim and driveness and readiness, your port of the Jenkins, LTS image, everything it will show. Okay, now till here you are deploying your Jenkins using deployment YAML file. Think till here it is understanding, guys. Now we can go for service.yaml file, where we need to expose that using to service.yaml file. In the service.yaml file you need to change it here. If you are running inside cluster only, you can use the like on-prem or any cluster, you can use notepad. For I am running in cloud, AWS cloud, so I am using here load balancer. Let me go, show me here service.yaml file. So here I am using load balancer. If you use the load balancer, it will create get svc -n developer tools. This is my namespace. It will create the load balancer. So using this load balancer I am exposing the Jenkins. So my my service YAML file also I am using kubectl apply, it is running. Now I will show you what are the pods are running. Get pods -n developer tools. Once you using deployment YAML file, it will running my pods. This is my pods and these are the agents. I will show you how to run the agents also, no issue. This is main. Currently we are still here, we are completed how to deploy Jenkins. So this is the first part, how to deploy the Jenkins using to deployment. These are the YAML file we need to finish. First we need to use the service account, and after that values, after that deployment, then you need to use service YAML file. Till this 4 YAML files is done, right? Now we need to go and access the, you can get the namespace of the these tools also, and whenever you if you are running restarting your Jenkins site, just check the logs, you will get the token also here. Once using the token, you will expose that. Let me use this and load balancer. I am going to exposing the 8080 port. So my Jenkins is I'm able to log in. This I already showed you, right, how to create, how to previous videos, previous Jenkins setup video. I already show you how to copy and how to set up the username, password, how to install the default plugins. I already show you that in previous video. You need to go through that video, then you can understand how to install the Jenkins. Okay, now I'm going to log in. Okay, I'm able to log in successfully my Jenkins. So here till here we are done. So till here we are done. I am able to log in my Jenkins. So Jenkins installation is completed. Okay guys, this is very important. The Jenkins installation is completed. If you are not getting any token in logs, you can use kubectl exec and go to under that in this location /initial password. You will get that password also. Okay, till Jenkins installation is done. Here I already explained all the things. So I already done Jenkins installation. That's why I'm not showing how to do this. So now also I show you all the YAML files. I will upload this documentation also. You need to follow step by step. Then you will reach automatically. Okay. Whatever I explained, just change it in that places, values.yaml file and service.yaml file. Then you will able to achieve that Jenkins. Now second document, this is very important. Here you need to do carefully, then only your agents got online. Here agents need to set up in your Jenkins setup. How to set up Jenkins? In build the agents in Kubernetes pod. So do Jenkins Kubernetes pod in agents work. Just ALP and JNSB. How to set up the build and Kubernetes, Jenkins build and Kubernetes. Here we already done the Jenkins setup. Create the developer tools also done. Service account. Yes, here I already promised here, right? What is this service account? Let me open now. This is not this one, sorry. This is the one. See, agent, for a running agent I required many things. So delete, get, list, patch, update. Like see, agent it is creating by default one part, right? That part whatever performing I required, I have added all the verbs. And also API request also, create, delete, get, list, patch, update, watch. And part logs also, logs I need to check, watch, server, secrets, everything. Whatever you required, you need to create your verbs regarding that. Okay, then it will perform that pod in all the things whatever you added, whatever required requirement, then it will perform in that time all the things. So role binding, this is default for Jenkins service account, you need to create it. Okay, service account file is done. I already applied that. If you have existing setup, you need to ensure that in service I have already existing setup in master setup. Okay, if you don't have any master setup, you need to follow this again, how to do this Jenkins configuration. Okay, this we already done using to notepad, we are exposing to. Okay, let me run this. I will copy deployment YAML already done. Just I am running this. Let's see what is going on. Sorry, I already done. Maybe I'm missing this. I'm thinking I'm missing this. Let me do it just for understanding. Let me check. Here also JNLP is there in deployment YAML file. This is deployment JNLP is not there. Okay, let me run this. Let's see what is happening. I need to use this one, right? Load balancer here instead of load port. PV and PVC claim Jenkins one. I think deployment Jenkins is already there. Only I need to use this one maybe. This deployment YAML file, till here it is we already done. Jenkins data done. Jenkins home everything. Container for JNLP also run. Jenkins deployment Jenkins deployment metadata replica 1 replicas service account is Jenkins admin. Okay, we already done this. No issue. Security content. We already done this. Okay, only this part is missing. In service account we need to check. In service account only this part is missing. Service configuration ALP Jenkins services still not port is there. This JNLB port is missing only. Then this we can add and apply it. I will show you first. I am not executing now. I will show you that what is that. I will show you first everything whatever I have done, then we can do some R&D things. That is not an issue. Once we need to reach our target, that is the main point. This is fine. Just I'm closing this. I'm not executing now. So where are you now? Oh, let me here. Okay, once this is Jenkins deployment YAML file only. And this is I already show you, right, in call also. This is the same, only that JNLP port we need to open in service account, that I will do after this. Okay, once that everything is done, You need to go in your Jenkins. You need to install in Kubernetes plugin. Whatever here it is showing, you need to install same thing in Kubernetes plugin. It will install everything. Search the plugin and available install and go to installation. Manage Jenkins plugins and Kubernetes plugin. Okay. So after that, you need to go manage Jenkins and manage Jenkins and manage cloud. Let me go to our Jenkins. My Jenkins is this one. Manage Jenkins, manage nodes, and here go to cloud. Here you need to set up everything. It will show by default this. Where is the documentation? By default, manage Jenkins, manage cloud. It will show like this whenever first time you are opening. So just select the Kubernetes. Once you select the Kubernetes, it will show this page. After that, it will show in below Kubernetes cloud details. Just click that, and this is my namespace, right? If you want, you can add Kubernetes URLs, certificate. You are running any on-prem, any other cloud, you need to get the details and you need to add. So I am just configuring using Kubernetes namespace. Just I am adding Kubernetes namespace. I am using to test connection. See, I am able to connect Kubernetes to this agent plugin. After that, you need to add your Jenkins URL, and this is by default. Now if you want, you can change it the timeout. Here this is also default, it will show. Here you need to add Jenkins part label, you need to add Jenkins and agent. After that, this is also default, don't change anything. Now go to part template. Under the part templates, you need to go cube agent, you just add that. After that, you need to click this part agent, just add namespace. Whatever label you require, you can add it. Then you need to select whatever, this also and this one also. This one it will create as much as possible. Like this one also you can create the whenever build the label is matching. Okay, both are the same, no issue. Now this is very important. After that, you need to click. I will show you what is the image of that. This is done, this is done, this is done, this is also, then connectivity is done. This is also done. Word label also done. Here container, first time it will show a container template. Once you click that container template, it will show the container template. Just add JNLP name and image name and remote location, and this will allow, just allow that, and then save it automatically. Just save it, that's it. Here they are added version, for I am adding latest. You can just save it. Once you save once you save this, now go to your dashboard. Here just create one job, testing job. Just create one testing job. Go to freestyle, click on, I'm just using freestyle. If you want, you can use any job. For testing purpose, I'm just showing you, I'm not doing any much thing. Today is very lengthy class, so you can click on here. Just search your agent. My label agent is label name is this one, right? Just search whatever label you added in that here sorry, here you added right label, that label only you need to allow here. Okay, now go to execute shell, just echo testing node agent. I'm just printing one message, I'm just saving. So how, like previously I promise you, right, whenever we click the build now, it will create one agent. That agent will create whatever doing inside everything, whatever code you have require, whatever code you written inside the Jenkins pipeline, this agent will take care everything. Okay, now we can do build now. So my agent is pending state, it will show you sometime, no issue, it will take some time. All the nodes are offline, don't worry, it will take some time. Now you can go to your Kubernetes, just observe this, it is creating or not. Let me open here. kubectl get namespace, my namespace is developer tools, kubectl get pods -n, my namespace name I am using watch. See, my all three agents are running now. Now wait for 2 or 3 minutes, it will delete automatically. See, it is terminating automatically. Okay, once that job is completed, it will terminate automatically. Once again job is running, it will start again. My agents are running now, my jobs are printing. I'm just printing simple job, right? That's why it is showing. After complete running, after deploying his job, it is done, it is terminating automatically that agents. See, you just see the different, this is different agent, this is different agents, and this is running this different agent. Okay, this is the guys, this is how today topic. So we are doing one troubleshooting, right? JNLP port we are allowing. So first time deleting, what I can delete, I will delete my service, then I will create again kubectl get svc-n developer tools, my namespace name developer tools, kubectl delete svc, name of that my namespace name. Okay, deleting that, will create again using JNLP port also. Okay, let me delete it. Now I am applying kubectl apply -u service.yml file -n developer tools, it will apply automatically. Jenkins service is running invalid specific port, node port. Oh, sorry, I need to change there also. I already changed it, right? Let me check. Nothing is there. Specific port value, the provided port is already allocated. Where it is allocated, man? ctl delete hyphen f not from already deleted. Let me open this. Service dot YML. Here is 32,000. 32,002, 32,006, 32,000 to 32,000. What is the output? Just going one or two. That is not an issue. Jenkins service is invalid. Specific port name required value. JNLB port 32,000, 32,868. Somewhere it is already allocating that port. Already allocated. US-EF. Jenkins. This is Jenkins running. What service account? Where is the service account? So I need to do Jenkins also stop. That is the done. kubectl get deploy -n kubectl edit deploy -n deployment and deployment name. This is not required, guys. If you want to do your call, you can go. I am just showing my troubleshooting only. Okay, my Jenkins is deleted now. Let me apply again. Still, where is still running? What is the output range? Range 30,000 to 36,767. Output is not required actually now. Jenkins services invalid specific port is required value. Think JNLP port is not working. Think JNLP port issue. I'm just editing that. Let's see. I will just edit the service YAML file. I want to add JNLP port, that's why I'm doing. JNLP port. Edit SVC and SVC name. The SVC. Go to here. Jenkins node port range. Everything is same. Then why it is not working? Let me create one just target port. Where is that name? Put I'm adding, and target put also I'm adding. Let's see, this is working. Okay, it is working. Array 5000 ports for alone. Cha. 8000 ports are okay, only one port number it is taking that. What is the issue? Okay, take it guys, this is not an issue. JNLP port I need to add that, but I will show you how to add. Like I have allowed server level, but I need to add the service level also, so that I am checking, but not an issue. So I think this is the concept. I will add these two URLs, follow step by step, then you will understand that. Okay, that's it guys, today topic. We will discuss on remaining topics on tomorrow. Thank you guys.